Bruce in the house. What up, B? I know hey, Bruce, you want to join me, bro? Let me see if I can bring my brother. Bruce, you want to join me in the conversation, bro? Tammy, what's good? My fam is on here. Tammy Muhammad. I'll be in Philly on the 9th. I'm coming back home. I'm coming home. I'll be singing New Edition song. I'm coming home to Philly. I'll be back home in Philly. May the 9th. My man D.L. Hughley is taping at the Merriam Theater on the 11th, so I will be home. I'm going to take my sons. One of my sons already met D.L., but I'm going to take both of my sons to go meet D.L. Hughley. That's going to be hot. May the 11th. No, I cannot get y'all tickets. No, I cannot get you in. So, I'll probably only take 3 people, and 2 of those people will be my sons, Amir and Rel. New follower. I was lost on so much game, brother. You opened my eyes. One love. Give thanks. Kansas City, baby. What's good? So, I'm in Philadelphia, May the 9th. So, Bruce, do you want to join me, homie? My brother D, what's going on? We got Detroit in the building. We got Detroit up in the building. Your title is misleading. White people always play the victim. Nope. Y'all don't even get that. The title is never misleading. Nothing is never misleading. I know why I say that, and I know why I posted it. Because black folks are so gullible. That's why. You don't get it. And if you read it good enough, you will see it said so-called, so-called, so-called. It's a reason why I do what I do, people. So it's never misleading. Get your facts right before you step on here, because I'm going to tell you, hands down, you're going to lose. Yes, Europeans do too. But I'm talking to my people. Are you following me? And the reason why I say this is because every time we turn around, we always got to play, oh, they doing this to us, they doing this to us. We are in the 21st century with all this technology, all this information, that we still acting like niggas and crying and begging. I did a radio show yesterday in Philadelphia on WURD, and everybody that hit me up was asking me questions about the people that was in the studio. And I respect and I love David Barnes, but they were asking me questions about why is it that we still talking nonsense. They love Hawthorne James. They love Taj when Taj was on there, and they love my conversation. And they're asking the question, and we keep saying, play the game, 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 play the game. Okay? So it's never misleading. What happens, y'all don't even understand this. Let me show you why I'm saying this. Because so-called black people don't know this. They don't understand this. Can you tell when you're being deceived? Can you tell when you're being deceived? When you have black folks sitting up here in the 21st century talking about police brutality, white supremacy, the nonsense that keep going across airwaves, and people can present facts to you in front of you, and we'll say, oh no, brother, you got to know how to play the game. Don't say nothing. Play the game, brother. Don't do that. Play the game. Let's boycott Starbucks. Play the game, brother. No, it's white supremacy. Play the game, brother. Let's hire an attorney that's supposed to know the law, but yet, when you speak of the law, like yesterday, my brother Mike Griffin on the show gonna say, well, they don't know. Let me ask y'all a question. I'm being real, and I set this title up the way I wanted to set it up. I'm gonna be open and honest. Open and honest with you. People have selective hearing. When I was talking yesterday on the radio show, I said this. How is it that we have all these attorneys and I was talking to the attorneys because I know they were listening, that you cannot beat a case, any kind of case. Hawthorne James, if y'all don't know who he is, he played in many different movies, Big Red, very known actor. He said, how you going to do a case back then and then bring those people in later on? Think about it. Think about it. Yes, too much ignorance to accept laws are not for them. Exactly. But I'm saying this, I'm being real with y'all. Listen. And the brother said, my wife is an attorney. I said, and I've been saying this for the longest, right? Why don't y'all ask an attorney? Why don't you never see an attorney get on my thread live? I'm going to ask y'all this question. Why haven't you never saw an attorney get on my thread live and tell me I was wrong? Have any of y'all on this Facebook right now? You don't have to agree with what I'm saying. I'm proving everything to you. I'm proving everything. So let me help you understand it. What don't you agree with? Talk to me for a minute. See how I'm an open guy. I won't cut you off. I'm gonna entertain this person for a minute. What don't you agree with me with? Let's see if this person will answer this question. Y'all, everybody's on here see me answering, right? When he's going to say something or she say something. What don't you agree with? What don't you agree with me with? I don't even know what pro-black is. I asked you a question. What don't you said you don't agree with me. What part don't you agree with? It's not about my philosophy. You're not answering my question. You see how people are, y'all? What part don't you agree with? This is not a beat you up. What part? Maybe I need to read my lips. What part don't you agree with? See, everybody's still waiting. My philosophy. What my philosophy is facts I'm presenting for every time I do a video. I'm asking you a problem. I said what part? What part? To everybody understand what a part means, y'all? Do y'all understand what a part means? That you disagree with me with. If they knew better, they would do better. They don't know better. That's why they're not doing better. What part? I would love to hear this. I told y'all, you never know when I'm going to come. I'm not a new jack in anything that I do. Give me a part that you disagree with me with. And it's okay to disagree with me. It's fine. But I hope you did your research on everything before you do anything. And this is the problem. See, people always say we pro-black. If you pro-black, why are you on their Facebook? You disagree with that? She just don't agree. Hold up. If you pro-black, then why are you on their Facebook? Why are we on their YouTube? Why are we on their Instagram? Why we buy their gas? Pro-black. I'm pro-black too. I got black on. I got black on. Thank you. If you don't believe, research this is a stepping stone. Thank you. And this is what I want people to do. I want the people to research. When I sit in front of you, I'm showing factual documents, not from 1, not from 2, not from 3, not from 4, not from 5. I'm going through about 100 books, cross-referencing every book. It don't say, oh, it's the white man's book, because you're on their Facebook, you're on their YouTube, you're on their Google, you pay their taxes. You see how that works? You see how this works? I'm still waiting what she disagree with me with. This is what I want to know. What do you disagree with? I don't have no... Everybody has an agenda. The Hebrew Israelite has an agenda. You never hear me focus on one thing. Do I not always talk about law, people? Do I not always talk about law? Law covers everything. Law covers all events. Do it. See, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. They stand on the corner and say that their name is Yaka Shaka Muka Hua, and then they go to work, their name is Billy Thompson. I'm going to ask them this question. Tell them to pull out 3 documents with their national name on it, since they're Hebrew Israelites. Let me see them pull out 3 documents with their name on it that vest their name. 3. Matter of fact, we'll shrink it down, Brother Bruce. We're going to say 2 documents. Let's see them pull out anything with their name on it. Or what they're going to say, oh, that's the white man's? Then why are you using the white man's Twitters, Facebook, Instagram? Don't come at me with that one. Let's see if they can pull out the documents on that. Since Sabir has his own agenda. Sabir don't have his own agenda, but everybody do have an agenda. Everybody has an agenda. So I'm going to wait. This is not a beat up, people. It's just factual. Law of life, law of the world are 2 different. you see how they see that they're deflecting, they're getting away from what I just asked the question? You see how they went away from what I just said? I said, show me 2 pieces. Give me 2. Send me a piece of, let me see a piece of mail. You can cover it out, or state ID with your national descent name on it. It ain't about having documents, baby. I'm just telling you. It ain't about having the documents. It does in a way, because it tells you whose property you are. But when people get on these threads and they talk with no facts and talk about their this, then when you talk to somebody from any other country, they're going to show you their descent name, their flag, their constitution, and their laws. This is basic fundamentals, people. Basic fundamentals. You do hating. Nope. Don't hate. Listen. Do anybody, do it sound like I hate teaching? Let's be honest with me. Be honest with me. Do this sound like hating? Do this sound like hating, people? You don't have to agree with me. I don't even know half of these people on here. Do this sound like hate teaching? Do this sound like hate? I want y'all to be straight up honest with me. Do this sound like hate teaching? No way. No, none. None. Nah. So none of these people I know. Hell no, right? But when truth comes, people fear it. When truth comes, people fear that. Yes, we were taken from the land, and the land is being taken from us right now underneath our feet. Right here in North America, stuff is being taken from us. And nobody wants to deal with the law, because law and history go hand in hand. Let me say this one more time. Law and history goes hand in hand. Thank you. It's fact teaching. It's love teaching. Thank you. Because there's 5 principles that we stand on. Let me show you how this works. Can I show you how this works? For every Moor that's on here, and I don't want to make this a Moorish so-called thing like people love to do. For every Moor that's on here, give me the 5 principles that we stand on. Anybody can sit around and smack talk about particular people. This is our... Listen, I don't sit around smack. I've been around for a long time. You should research people before you start talking. Please do the research on individuals before you start speaking. I've been in this for a long time. Okay? Long time. Long time. I'm not new to this. I've been doing this on radio for 15 years, on radio too. I'm just speaking about things that people kind of hide from y'all. There you go. There's the principles: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And I want y'all to give the states on where y'all from, so people can understand this. Give the state where y'all giving its principles at. So this is not hate teaching. We don't teach hate. We teach love. Look at this. Let me show y'all something. You got the love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. 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 So where's the hate again? Where is the hate? Where's the hate at? So where's the hate? And don't forget, I asked you, what is your name on any of your mail? Where's the name at? How can a Moor help me? You got to know how to help. You got to arm yourself, first and foremost. Did y'all watch the video with little JJ? JJ is 7 years old. JJ is so sharp on history, it's bananas. He don't have, and if I ask y'all to show me y'all library in your house, you probably only have 2.5 books in your house. Right? I can probably name the books they will have in their house. The ISIS papers, John Henry Clark books, Dr. Ben books. This is all the books they're going to have in their house. Stop with the Moors traders. Go watch my YouTube. Go watch my YouTubes. I spoke about that. You can bring me your teachers who keep saying that. You can bring me your teacher who keeps saying the Moors were traitors. You talking to the wrong brother. I'm on YouTube all day. Just in case you don't know what my YouTube channel is, I'm pretty sure I did a video on it. Did I, Bruce? Did I do a video on it, Bruce? Let's see. I have 1,000. Yeah, you have 1,000. 1,000 what? Hold up. 1,000. Hold on, let me just check. Let me go to my YouTube real quick. You got to go into the nature arc. Hold up. So this is my YouTubes, just in case. If they want to know something about me touching on the Moors and Moors being African. See that? See that? Go to my YouTube channel. You can find something or many books that I spoke on about us being Moors, being enslaved. Moors, Negroes were Moors. How the Moors was changed to Negroes. All the same thing. They're not getting this. The problem is y'all don't want to do the research. Do you know that John Henry Clark, not John Henry Clark. Hold up, let me see if I can find this page for y'all, because I'm going to entertain y'all for a minute. This book, right, talks about painstaking research. They are afraid of the truth, because when the truth comes, they flee. They flee. Jamaicans, for the Jamaicans, they call it the Amaru. They're still Moors. But in this book, right, I'm trying to find this page. Oh, here you go. These matters require, I want y'all to see this. These matters require advanced study. Let me let y'all see this one more time. These matters require an advanced study and painstaking. You see this? Research. Who's willing to do painstaking research? But our lawyers, as a rule, are not interested in what? In this sort of what? Mental exercise. You see this? Painstaking. Painstaking. So when I'm talking, people understand the pain that goes on in this. They can't understand the pain. It's a lot, baby. It's a lot that goes with this. Little JJ knows this book inside and out. You don't know what truth is. The truth. No. Listen. I don't think you listening to what I'm saying. I really don't think you listening to. That's what Hebrew Israelites, they bash people. Let me throw this out to the public. You always throw it out to the public. People, do it sound like I'm bashing anybody on here? You must know the law first. You must know the law. So do it sound like I'm bashing anybody on here? Let's be honest with me. Let me do this again. Do it sound like I'm bashing anybody? I'll wait. Yeah. You see it. You're well learned, and you what? Research everything you bring forth, as the old saying goes. If you want to hide something from a Negro, put it in a book. No doubt. So let me ask y'all this question. Do it sound like I'm bashing anybody? I want y'all to be honest with me. This is the problem. I'm trying to get you to think for yourself. There's an 8th grade civics book. This 8th grade civics book says, if you can get people to think for themselves and stop following what other people tell them. Don't want y'all to follow Sabir Bey. I'm not looking for nobody to follow me. No, I don't want you to follow me. I want you to free yourself. But see, people that's in their emotions, that don't understand it, that don't want to do research, they'll say it's bashing. I never bash nobody. I just speak the truth. What happens, they bash y'all every day in media. They bash y'all with nonsense every day. And when you counter that, and this is why they go to the people that don't know anything in media, and they'll say the craziness. This is why they let Hebrew Israelites stand on the corner and yell and scream, because they know they're not doing anything. But when you're teaching the truth, they'll sit back and examine you and try to figure you out. Let's see what this guy's weakness is. What is his weakness? Is he a Muslim? Is he a Christian? Do he like men? Do he like little boys? What is his weakness? Is it weed? Is it alcohol? What is his weakness? Let's try to figure him out. Let's try to get in the head of him. Matter of fact, let's study his videos. Let's study his videos. If you ever saw me travel, baby, I talked to many people. Many people. Many people. Speak my truth. Sometimes people try to get you to say, like they said, speak your truth. Sometimes people don't want to ask you, but they want to keep throwing things out to get information from you. I know that game too. I've been in this radio game for a long time too. I know y'all throw stuff out just to get answers for free. So what they do is they look you up and they try to figure you out. See that? The hacking of American mind. And you see how patient I am? Do you see Sabir Bey throwing tantrums because somebody disagreed with me? Did you see me sit up here and call out somebody's a name? Did you hear me block somebody? Did you hear me call somebody an agent? Did y'all see me do any of those things? Or do you see Sabir take it with a smile? When you're on the right path, people, and you telling the truth, there's no need to get upset. Just put the clean glass up against the dirty glass. That's it. You want to get this message whether you like it or not. But that don't mean we're not Moors. Exactly. They don't understand that we're not Moors. Because this is the problem. If one does not study history, yes, it's called the Boona. The Boona pop. It's called the Boona coffee. That's what it's called. So this is the problem with people who don't study history. The Moors are, nope, I don't know no Moors that's on a, if it's a Moor that's on a 501c3, that's their business. That's not Sabir Bey. I'm not part of none of that. Moor is a nationality. It's who we are. If I present the information to y'all, y'all still won't believe me. You still won't. Let me, hold up. I'm gonna make a joke of all of this. Hold up, y'all. Restoration of the Council of Courts. I think we should be doing that. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me show y'all something. The Moors under 501c3. Hold up. Let me show y'all something. Y'all see that? Introduction to African Civilization. John G. Jackson. Hold up. Don't worry about it. We got something for them too, Tosh. 501c3. Let's see. The Moorish Empire is a 501c3? Wait a minute. You think they under the 501c3? 501c3. You think they had 501c3 back then? You think they had 501c3 in the 9th century? They had 501c3 back then? Oh, who started the medical school? Nah, stop playing with yourself. You're lying to yourself. Get out of your emotions and stop lying. See, this is the problem. It's not always white people. It's Negropeans too. It's Negroes that actually play this game with y'all. And they show y'all no facts. No facts at all, but they love to talk. You see this? West Africa, not North Africa. 14th century. I can go for days of these books, baby. And I'm not even at the spot. I'm sitting inside a coffee shop. I don't know nothing about them dudes. I have nothing to do with them. Nothing about them. Thank you. It wasn't until Lyndon B. Johnson in 1965. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But see, they only pay attention to what they want to pay attention to. They only pay attention to what they're supposed to. We started the universities. You see how they don't talk about this? Man, I don't care about them gats, man. These whoever those people are, these new dudes. I'm not talking. See, let me make something clear for a lot of you people. Let me make this clear for y'all, because I understand where y'all coming from. A lot of these people don't understand that there is a difference. Even though they're still Moors, there is a difference between the Moor Science Temple and an active Moor. Let me make this clear. Let me make this clear. I hope they get this in their mental Rolodex. Can everybody hear me? There is a difference between the Moors or the MSTFA, Sabir Bay. I've been around for 20 years, over 20 years. 15 of those years on public radio, not Blog Talk, not YouTube. I know where majority of these people get the information from, okay? I was there. I'm not a new jack. I think you should really research me. And I don't like bringing this up, people. I really don't. You shouldn't follow no man. You shouldn't. And if you follow anybody, it should be your father, because I follow my father. I agree with you on that one. That's what we can agree on. So I'm not talking about the MST of A. I have nothing to do with the MST of A. Even though they are my family, I have nothing to do with that. Okay? So if you study Noble Drew Ali, he had the whole, different stuff before the Moor Science Temple. But I'm showing you historical facts. Historical facts. Okay? Not from the MSTFA, which they don't even have these documents. And if they got them, they probably got it from me. But I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something. Bear with me. Now, I don't know who they talk to, which ones they talk to. That's not Sabir's business. So you want to come at this more, get your facts right. Give me 1 minute. I'm trying to hope I brought it out. Oh, damn. Hope I did. Did I? Let me see something. Because I love to show proof. It's not Sabir's opinion. It's Sabir's proof. Where the heck is all my documents at? Natural Archives. Get it. Hold up. Don't ask me to get anything, because I'm pretty sure half of these people that you talking about got the information from me. They're not going to tell you they got it from me, but it's all good. It's all love. No, because the problem is it's hard for them to accept the facts or the truth. I got it. Here you go. Hold up. Let's keep it 120%. I showed these documents many times. Many times. Many times. Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all ever see these documents before I ever showed y'all, or any of these so-called scholars showed y'all what I'm going to show y'all? I showed this I tell it. He said, most of the information I got from you and Taj. Thank you very much. See, people don't want to be honest with themselves because they go around doing all these videos and saying, oh, I did the research. But really, where did you get the research from? Everybody's going around saying, oh, well, you know what? I found this. But I guarantee you ain't going to see them with this unless they got it from me, because I marked my stuff up purposely. Will Spain once fall before the same Moorish tribes that conquered her in 711? Do you see that, people? If you go to my YouTube, you'll see that. You seen this article, right? You saw this article from 1938? 2 months ago. Yes, I did. 2 months ago. Many times. Right? Sabir didn't get this on YouTube. Sabir didn't get this online. Sabir was in the archives. Ohio. In 1938. So I had to put it in because it was right here. August 1938. Ohio newspaper. Will it fall? So I'm going to show y'all this. Do this sound like a 501c3, y'all? Do it? Sound like 501c3? Oh, we're gonna bust it up about the Schomburg in a minute. Look at this. He said, brother, your track record is too long. They can't fuck with this. I know they can't. My track record is too long. They think I've just walked into this, Bruce. From Brother Rob on here. They think I just walked into this information, brother. Nah, I didn't just walk into this. And that's why the jealousy and envy is there. And they got to throw all this stuff about me bashing. And Sabir has this. Sabir is the most humblest dude that you can probably walk up to in any restaurant and have a conversation with. The problem is they're trying to get on that level. That is the problem. It doesn't matter if it's big time and I ask you, did you hear about it? I'm asking, why is it in Ohio? This is the problem. Why is it in Ohio? Wait a minute. I want y'all to see this. So when you see the Moors originally nomadic tribes, the Berber and Hammatites in northern Africa, but didn't have a book say West Africa? They were dark-skinned, sometimes almost black, but often displaying the olive hue complexion of the certain of the Caucasian people. Now, an ignorant individual would think this is white people. An ignorant person would think this is white people, but it's not. Caucasian is in Lake Tana. Lake Tana is in Ethiopia. Please look up Lake Tana in Ethiopia. I'm going to say this one more time. Please look up Lake Tana. Someone look up Lake Tana in Ethiopia. Those are the Caucasians. It has nothing to do with white people. Nothing at all to do with white people. Right? So, this is what this is, right? It didn't say nothing about religion, right? Or 501c3, did it? Nothing to do with white people, right? At all. I'm just pulling out news articles that they have sitting around while black folks keep playing victim. Moors have courage. You see that? You see that? November the 1st, 1893 newspaper. Do that sound like a 501c3? Do that sound like 501c3? There is no such thing as a white race. It don't exist. Okay, hold up. Let me see what they're saying in here. The battle. They're giving the history of the battle. You see this? The Spanish were amazed at the great courage shown by the Moors. So wait a minute. Let's go back down. What did they say who the Moors were? Hold up. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do something like this. See this bag? This is what I roll with. So let me pull this one out. And I'm outside of Starbucks. You think they're not listening? Okay, let's sit down. Let me educate y'all a little bit. You see that? We'll get to that in 1 second. In 1 second. So let's go back. We sent them to the Caucasus Mountains. This is the problem with people who don't know history, because the Moors are the ones who sent them to the Caucasus Mountains. You can say African, you can say Cushites, you can say Nubian. It doesn't matter which way you flip it, they're still Moors. Cushites, Nubians, whatever you want to call us, we sent them to the Caucasus Mountains. So now, you see this? The Spanish was amazed at the great courage shown by the Moors in the battle. Was y'all taught this? Do they teach this, y'all? I wish I had my other books with me, but I didn't bring them out. I'm sitting in Starbucks. My bag, everybody pick up my bag and be like, dude, your bag is heavy as hell. Do they teach y'all this? Hell to the no, right? So you don't know nothing about your history, right? Hold up. The Moors advanced as well, dropping a number of what? Myths. Hold up. So if that's to be the case, let's go. Let's open this up. Then let's sit this over here for a second. Really? I know these books like the back of my hand. The back of my hand. And if I just tell y'all, you wouldn't believe me. What year that say? Somebody educate me on what year that said. What year is that? 1962? Really? Okay. So remember what I just told you about the Spanish people, right? Against, see this? So why would they allow you to wake up about knowing who you are? It said 62. Right? Did that's 501c3? I want the trolls to come out, because the trolls got to learn too. What KRS-One said, you must learn. And that's what he said. You must learn. 1492, the Spanish. Ooh, everybody talk about sovereignty, but you bring it up to black folks, they'll tell you, oh, they talk that sovereign stuff. They talk that sovereign stuff. But look what it says from 1962. The Spanish sovereign. Let the trolls come. I want them to come, baby. But I bet you they're going to do their research when they get off every last one of my videos. They're going to get off and they're going to do some research. Trust me. They always are going to do this. They always going to do their research. But you know what they'll do? They'll do a video later on and don't mention where they got the information from. Think about it. They're going to do a video. Y'all watch a video about another day or two, another month or so, and they'll say, oh, guess what I found? I'm Indian too. Indian means indigo. That's a color, people, just in case y'all don't know that. Indian means indigo. Okay? That's all it means. Yes, my family is that. But I'm going to share this with y'all. I know they sure will. Victorious Moors. Wait a minute. Did that article say that? So in this same book from 1962, and this is from 1800s, is this making sense? Any of these people that do these videos, right? Do they show y'all any proof on this? Let's keep it 100. Do any of these people that keep talking show y'all any proof? Come on, this person sound like they're having their own personal conversation and don't even know who God is. Please, stay focused. With no proof, but people believe him. Jesus was a... Listen, if anybody studies the genealogy of Jesus, go to the genealogy of Jesus. I'm going to take you to the Bible real quick before I go into this other article. Go to the Bible, the genealogy of Jesus. Jesus' family was Cushite and Moabite. Ruth was a Moabitess. Am I right or wrong? Let me ask my Christian people that. Was Ruth a Moabitess? Was he? Ruth was a Moabitess, right? So let me ask the question to my Moors family. What's the ancient name for the Moors? What is the ancient name for Moors? See, people keep thinking Moor. They just thinking M-O-O-R, modern day. It seemed like some of these people jumped off this motherfucker real quick. Let me get off of here because this nigga's hitting some real stuff. You see how some people jumped off of this thread? This nigga hitting it. I can't argue with him. I can't argue with him. Nah, state your facts. Sabir Bey would never block you. I would never cut you. So listen. Go study the genealogy of Jesus. He was from the Moabite family too. Ruth was a Moabitess. Right? It's not a secret. Yes, Zegwe is another word for Cush. Cush is another, Moor is another word for saying Cush and Zegwe. Same damn people. Same people. Not different. Different cultures. Different tribes. Different tribes. Let me give y'all some more history that they hide from you black people. Let me show y'all something. More news articles. I'm not writing these articles. This is from the Afro. Let you get that good. The Afro American newspaper from 1937. You see that? 1937. Right? Yes, that's why this article said, right here, it said Moorish tribes. It didn't say tribe. It said Moorish tribes. Y'all know the difference between a tribe and tribes, right? They should look up the Moor Zionist Jews. That's what they should look up. Hey, Brother Bruce, do you have a copy or a picture of the Moor Zionist Jews? We'll get into that in 1 second, okay? Bear with me. So, this is it from 1937. Thank you, brother. It's plural, right? So now, let's go down a little further. Langston Hughes wrote an article. Right? Langston Hughes wrote an article. You see that? Remember, I keep telling you, everything is going back to Spain. Could you post that up there for people? I knew that Spain once belonged to the Moors, a colored people. Are y'all being taught this in school? Are y'all being taught this in school? I just told you Indian means indigo. It is a color, people. Indian and indigo is a color. Yes, we are the indigo children. We are the original Indians. There were no Indians over here. Like, India is in India. Point blank, period. You see that? They still Moors. You see that? Y'all not being taught this in school, right? Are you being taught this in school? You see that? 1937. Was y'all ever shown this news article by any of your scholars or any of your professors? Was y'all? Let's be real. And again, listen, I ain't here to beat you up. I ain't here to make you look crazy, but I have a 7-year-old that will drop science on these books. You say, no, they don't teach it nowhere. But it's in archives. This is in archives, no lie. This is in Washington, D.C., in the archives, sitting there. So I have these books that JJ even read from. 33 serious questions for Moor's children and their friends. I just had to make a couple more because these are going to be going tonight while I'm in San Antonio. Right? Give me 1 minute. Hurry up and go tell them dudes who like to talk crazy. Sabir is on live. Sabir is making up stuff. Hurry up, because I want to hear what they say. And trust me, hands down, they're going to lose. Hands down, they're going to lose. They're going to make up all kinds of stuff and never, ever do a video disproving anything I'm saying by with facts. Not what they're saying. They're going to never show you no proof what they're talking about. They don't even teach this. That is Spain is guy. Yeah. Spain, Africa, Spain. They say Spain used to be part of Africa. But y'all don't want to believe because y'all stuck on slavery. So if that's all you think of your history is slavery, then that's all you're going to be stuck on is slavery. Give me 1 minute. This is why they don't have conversations with black people. Because black people only focus on slavery. So this is what I do. I can sit here all day, come back with some facts and scholarship, brother. They're not going to come back with no facts or scholarship. They're going to come back with emotionalism and no facts. So if you want to deal with John Henry Clark, we can rock with John Henry Clark. Yes. I asked this question before. See, this is when some people get upset and mad at me. Oh, Sabir, what do you mean? Slavery didn't happen? I said it didn't happen. I didn't say it didn't happen. I said it didn't happen the way that y'all say it happened. Because I just said, show me a slave ship. That's all I'm saying. That's fair, right, people? That's fair. Am I right? That's fair, right? Show me a slave ship. That should be fair, right? See, people keep trying to come at the Moors. I'm going to do a YouTube also. I'm going to do a YouTube. I want them all to get this. I hope y'all share this out. I want them all to get it. You want to keep Moorish bashing and lying to people? Share it out. You notice I still didn't get upset with none of y'all. You notice that, right? You notice I didn't call you a coon or agent or a mother effer, right? Nah, there's no need to. But I'm the one that always got to be bashing. And I always got to be the one that be this and that. And I don't use profanity at all. I'm always the one. They got to be the ill one. But I'm only speaking truth. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me. 1920s. Hold up. Let me see if I can get this. If you invite me to a black, whatever it is, you can pay me to go there. I'm not going to do it for free. You can pay me to come on there. And if you have an issue, or anybody got an issue with me saying you can pay me, that's not my fault. I'm not. If I'm going to sit here and waste my time arguing with somebody trying to prove something, I might as well get paid for it. Am I right or wrong? I might as well get paid for it. If I'm going to sit here and argue with someone, even though I present the facts to them, I'm here right now. So if you, here you go, just do it. You see this? Let me let you see what this says right here. The Moors Zionist Temple of the Moors Jews. See that? Ain't nothing wrong with getting paid. They can never trick me out not being shoot. You want to do something, pay me. You see that? Did they show y'all that? Did the Hebrew Israelites show y'all that? Dred Scott case has never been thrown out. Never been thrown out. You see the nail in the coffin. Oh, brother Bruce, we can go ham with this, bruh. I shared your live onto those blacks you were talking about. Hold up. You see that? Yes. Let's see if they let's see if they have some conversations. Let you marinate on that for a minute. (1920s). Oh, the Moors are just Muslims. They're just Muslims. They're just Muslims. I don't know. What? The Moors are Muslims. They don't even understand what a Muslim means. They don't even understand what a Muslim means. Because they're all been indoctrinated without going outside to do their own research. Muslim means one who submits to do the will of the Creator. Let me say this one more time. One more time. Muslim means one who submits to do the will of the Creator. Islam means peace. Is any of my Ethiopian family on here right now? If any of my Ethiopian family on here, ask the Ethiopian what does salam means. Just ask the Ethiopian and watch what they tell y'all. You don't want to believe it from Sabir, because Sabir is not claiming one of these scholarships, or Sabir didn't go to their college, or Sabir not indoctrinated. But if you talk to Ethiopian, say salam. Oh, you listen with your ears and eyes and stop reading them. Martin Luther King said it last speech before he was killed. We were prisoners. Yes, he did. He said we are. Yup. Listen. You don't even understand. What's your religion, sister? I said to you, let me make this clear one more time. One more time. Muslim means one who submits to do the will of the God, no matter what you want to call it. You could be a Seventh-day Adventist. You could be an apostolic. You could be whatever you want. It only means one who submits. Yes, she's not listening. That it means one who submits to do the will of God, Jehovah, whatever you want to call him. Islam means peace. You say it coming and going. Hotep, shalom, salam, salam, salam. It's all the same thing. Go talk to other people. That's all you have to do. Just educate yourself beyond what the colleges are teaching you. I know this is pissing them off. I know this is pissing some people off because you've been heavily indoctrinated. Brother's been heavily indoctrinated. Shame. I will go to lengths, right, just to prove something to y'all, even if they take this video down after I do this. Even if they do this.
And the Dred Scott decision, which was handed down by the Supreme Court in 1857, is one of the most famous or infamous decisions in all of the history of the Supreme Court. And it arose out of some complicated issues, but what it basically...
Maybe you'll believe it from him.
...was the power of Congress to prohibit slavery in the Western territories. Dred Scott had been brought as a slave into the territory of Wisconsin, where slavery had been barred by Congress. And later he sued for his freedom on the ground that he had been in a place where slavery had been abolished and therefore should be considered free. And this goes all the way up through various courts. And the Supreme Court eventually rules, no, Dred Scott's not free because two reasons. One, Congress does not have the right to prohibit slavery in the territories. And this basically declares the Republican Party unconstitutional. The Republican platform, Lincoln's platform, which is to prohibit slavery in the territories, the Supreme Court said you can't do that. Slavery is a right to go anywhere within the country in a territory, not a state. A state can abolish slavery. Illinois did. But the territories which belong to the whole country, slavery is a right to go there. The second principle put down by Chief Justice Taney in the Dred Scott decision was that blacks cannot be citizens of the United States. In a sense, Dred Scott can't even sue because he's not an American. This is one of the best examples of this notion of blacks as aliens. Even though he's born
Stop.
here, he is not an American.
Hold up. How many people heard what he said? Let me break this down to y'all. What did y'all hear him say? Didn't he say blacks are aliens? Wait a minute. Let me show y'all some facts. See, you don't want to hear it from Sabir. Hold up. Bruce, they don't want to hear it from me. Aliens. Alien is a person within the meaning of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. You see that? Aliens. Aliens is a person within the meaning of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. Don't blacks claim that? Don't they say that? You see that? So let's go back to what he just said.
Principle put down by Chief Justice Taney in the Dred Scott decision was that blacks cannot be citizens of the United States. In a sense, Dred Scott can't even sue because he's not an American. This is one of the best examples of this notion of blacks as aliens. Even though he's born here and everything, he is not an American. The American family, as Taney says, is for white people. And in the most famous sentence in that decision, he says, a black man has no rights which a white man is bound to respect. Now, he's not saying blacks can be killed with impunity. What he's saying is, legally speaking, they are not part of the body politic. They are not part of the we the people that created the Constitution, and therefore they're just outside of this system. So they don't have any rights.
Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. Now, if I said that, Negroes won't believe me. But yet, let a law professor talk about it. Let a law professor talk about it. So let me explain to you. I just showed y'all the proof, right? I showed y'all the proof. Straight out the law book. Right? Right out the law book. Hold up. So let me break this down to y'all to the very last compound. A territory is different than a state. Let me re-say this again. A territory is different than a state. So whatever Congress purchase, Congress can have jurisdiction over. Are y'all follow me? Did y'all get that? This is a law professor. He's a law professor. This is old. He's a law professor. Yes. So, do you see what happened with Bill Cosby and majority of these Negroes? And we trying to wake people up, and we trying to fight to wake our people up. And you got people that look like you and I that want to have these arguments. You have people that look like you and I that want to have these arguments. We trying to say, yo, y'all have a status, people, but you keep neglecting it, people. How many people do these videos and show y'all proof? Let's keep it real. How many people show y'all proof instead of just talking? And nothing happens. And you have all these educated people. Just like we was on radio yesterday. They keep trusting these attorneys. And these attorneys keep getting on radio talking about brutality, 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 brutality. Because the law does not apply to Negroes. How plain can I make this, y'all? How plain can I make this? So, a territory is inside of a state. Did y'all get that? Or should I show y'all that too? Or should I show y'all that too? Should I show y'all that? This is what they should be teaching our people, right? Are we good? Should we be teaching our people this? Well, this one has territorial jurisdiction, subdivisions, yes, sound like a broken record. Keep saying it. Brother, that's why I love and respect you, and I love and respect you too. So, why do you think out of all the brainiacs that you have, that you listen to, even these wannabe cats talking about kill the cracker, that ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight? Please hurry up and share this out, because I could stay out here all day, baby. I can stay out here all day and do this. All day backing up everything that I'm saying. So, no matter how many times I can sit here and prove this to y'all, y'all will go right back to these same people, or there are other people that will block you on their Facebook, block you on YouTube. Sabir Baynat from day one has ever blocked anybody. Never blocked nobody. Never took a comment down from nobody. But one thing I will make you do is to think. One thing I will also do is make you go research everything that I'm saying. But I hope y'all be open and honest with yourself and be truthful and tell where you got it from, how it was dissected and explained to you. Okay? The problem is with our people that we have an inferiority complex. You right? Don't take all this knowledge to the grave. Write a book. It's coming in a book, brother. You should come over here where I'm at, man. You know where I'm at. See how I don't even know my brother? But I say he can come visit me. He knows where I'm at. I'm in San Antonio. He knows where I'm at. I'm not hiding. Do it look like I'm hiding behind my back or something? I don't. But I'm watching people. Look. I ain't watching people listen to me. No, I'm not going to take it to the grave. I'm not going to take it. JJ is 7 years old. JJ is 7, and JJ is no joke. My son is 20. My son be killing it. So, Frantz Fanon's book, Black Skin, White Mask. How many of y'all familiar with that book? They know better than to know. Think about it. How many people have ever read Black Skin, White Mask? You see how quiet it is? You see how quiet it is? Where are these people that want to debate with me and argue with me all the time? Where are they? Where you at? I told y'all, I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to cut you. None of that. None of it. I'm just going to show and prove everything. Show the part about black people being citizens. What part of them being citizens? I don't have the Dred Scott case with me. What book are you talking about? Because I don't have. I'm in a coffee shop. This is the book I'm talking about. I know that, and see, this is the problem. People don't get it. They do this all day long on y'all. They will throw a title up there and it's had nothing to do with the subject. But I'm telling you about victims. You see that? Black Skin, White Mask. Frantz Fanon. You see that? You said they run off and check you out, brother. I know they are. Oh, trust me. Let me tell you something. No doubt about it, because I know they do that research. They probably saying this nigga is on point. They don't understand. I didn't just walk into this. I didn't just walk into this information. I've been doing this for a long time. I have books in every city I go to. Not 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 books. I have volumes of books that I've spent a lot of money on. A lot of money on cross-references, talking to different people from outside this country, and they're telling me what books to read and how do you dissect this, and having conversations with people. Like the dude earlier. The dude said Morocco wasn't part of Africa. I guess Tunisia's not. I guess not. Algiers is not either, huh? Think about it. Black Skin, White Mask talks about inferiority. It is not white supremacy. Negroes are inferior. They are inferior to Europeans. So they have a so-called black skin. I'm just figure of speech. But a white mindset, because you're still thinking like a European. Everything that they're doing, they're still thinking like a European. If you free, let me show you how this works. If you free, then niggas say your name ain't this. Tell them that you ain't gonna go to court to pay for a name. Tell them that. I'm not gonna go to court to change my name. Malcolm X said that. Malcolm said it. Now, how is this bias? I have facts or facts. They're not going to research. They're not going to research nothing. They're not going to research nothing. See, Negroes are still in their emotions, man. They still in their emotions. Somebody told me on the radio I should be doing consulting. But who would really pay me? I keep saying this. Who going to really pay me? Negroes wouldn't even book me to come to their cities because I'm not talking that white supremacy stuff. Or I'm not talking about the cracker. Think about it. I don't talk like that.
But he says that it is something that means a slave or something who is, it means something.
Hold up.
He was once, his grandfather or one of his forefathers was owned by a white man who was named Johnson. His name was Bunch. His grand.
Listen to Malcolm. Hold up. I'm going to let you show his picture. Then I'm going to let y'all listen to my brother. Listen close.
What is your real name? Malcolm X. That's your legal name? As far as I'm concerned, it's my legal name. Have you been to court to establish this? I didn't have to go to court to be called Murphy or Jones or Smith. Excuse me for answering you this way. If a Chinese person were to say his name was Patrick Murphy, you would look at him like he's insane, because Murphy is an Irish name, a European name, or the name that has a Caucasian or a white background. And a yellow person, Chinese is a yellow man, and he has nothing to do or no connection whatsoever with the name Murphy. And if it doesn't look proper for a person who is yellow or Chinese to be walking around named Murphy or Jones or Johnson or Bunch or Powell, I think it would be just as improper for a black person or the so-called Negro in this country, as we're taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, to walk around with these names. And therefore he teaches us that during slavery, the same slave master who owned us put his last name on us to denote that we were his property. So that when you see a Negro today who's named Johnson, if you go back in his history, you'll find that he was once, his grandfather or one of his forefathers was owned by a white man who was named Johnson. His name is Bunch. His grandfather was owned by a white man that was named Bunch. Would you mind telling me what your father's last name was? My father didn't know his last name. My father got his last name from his grandfather. His grandfather got it from the slave master. The real names of our people were destroyed during slavery. Was there any line, any point in the genealogy of your family when you did have to use the last name? And if so, what was it? The last name of my forefathers was taken from them when they were brought to America and made slaves. And then the name of the slave master was given, which we refuse. We reject that name today. You mean you won't even tell me what your father's supposed last name was or gifted last name was? I never acknowledged it whatsoever.
So let me say this with y'all.
Let me ask you about this.
So why do y'all acknowledge it? Why do y'all go to court? Be who you are, right? Malcolm was on the verge, baby. Malcolm was getting there. The problem with Negroes who keep talking, who don't do their research and say that's the slave master's name, but yet on all your documents says Billy Smith, Johnny. Yeah, they sent a Negro in to do it, right? They sent Negroes in to do it. It won't be surprised if they try to send Negroes in at Brother Taj and myself. It won't be the European. It will be Negropeans that they would send in. No, I didn't go to court to change my name. No, I didn't go to court to have it on my passport. None of that. But so people try to pick your brain and try to see if they can get it for you for free. How does Sabir do it? Sabir is Sabir Bey. That is who Sabir Bey is. You can Google that. You can Google that name, Sabir Bey. So when I'm talking, people, I'm not just sending out or just talking smack to anybody. This is based on some researchable facts. You know, again, I done touched on the Dred Scott case. I done touched on Malcolm X. I done touched on Ethiopia. I done touched on the Moors. Our nationality was taken in Philadelphia. Yup, where they failed, you should learn from. Exactly. And people don't trust. Listen. Because somebody went to college, people sit up there and believe these people. Right? Because that. Not all of these black leaders in that we have running around here talking about Black Lives Matter, police brutality. But when I come, they get scared. Oh, Sabir's not, he's not the nigga that we can pay off. Philadelphia, people. Philadelphia. 1774. Our nationality was taken. This is why it's not easy. And you don't make it better by lashing out on the slave. I'm not, do you hear me lash out on anybody? See, this is the problem. We have selective hearing. I'm never lashing out. I'm trying to make you a better person. Every time Sabir Bey talk about our people, it's not talking about our people. I'm trying to make you a better person to go do research, people. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. Do research. Be better. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. Read other than the 2.5 books. So, 1774 in Philadelphia, our nationality was taken. 1779, Negro, black, and colored was placed on us. But y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all really don't want to hear the truth. You want to hear fairy tales. You want to hear white supremacy. You want to hear the cracker. But you're using all the cracker's tools then. His Facebook, let me make this clear. His Facebook, his YouTube, his Instagram, his Twitter, his gas, his underwear that you probably got on is his. Because you didn't make them. Negroes are still fighting civil rights and don't understand that civil rights is under the color of law. They don't even get it that the civil rights is under the color of law, people. Did you know that? It's under the color of law. But they're not telling you black folks this because we're educating you in our college. We're going to educate you in our college. And you're going to go do what? Repeat exactly what I'm going to tell you. Now you go tell the rest of the slaves. Go tell the rest of the slaves that all your history started in slavery. Sabir Bey would never, ever, never say slavery didn't exist. Slavery did happen. You hear it from the horse's mouth. But it's happening at this moment. It's happening all over the world. Want to take a trip and see if slavery going on right now? Do you want to take a trip? Do you know in Ethiopia that slavery ended in 1940s? Was y'all taught that? Did y'all know that? That slavery ended in Ethiopia in 1940s? Do you know that slavery is still happening right now in countries because of the television? They're not televising it? Did y'all know that? How many people knew that? How? How many people know that slavery ended in Ethiopia in 1940, since we love to talk about Ethiopia? How many people can see that slavery is still happening right now, and you have Negroes that will say, no, play the game? This is what happened on the radio show yesterday. Oh, just play the game. You got to know how to play. How the hell are you going to play a man's game when you don't even know the game he's playing? Think about it. I do this all day, 3 times out of a day. And that's all people do is like vampires, suck you dry, suck the hell out of you. And every time I'm going to keep proving to you, standing on my square every time, and disprove everything that you throw at me. You have to have tough skin for this. Tough skin. Tough skin for this. You never hear me lose my mind, get emotional, curse you out, block you, call you a coon like majority of these people. You never hear Sabir Bey do that. You never hear Taj do that. We're always humble. Humble. And I can do this 3 to 4 times out of a day. Do it look like I'm a tired person? Really? Or do it look like I'm a fed up person with lies? Come on, people. We're all under a curse. Well, anytime you write your name in cursive, you're cursing yourself anyway. I guess you won't believe that one either, huh? I guess you won't believe that one either. Every time you write your name in cursive, you're cursing yourself, because that's not how our ancestors wrote. It started with that. That's not how we wrote. That's not how our ancestors wrote. We didn't write in cursive. Did we? We're my people that love to talk about the meta netter and then you turn around and write in cursive. Where we at? Don't even realize you're casting spells. And when you're casting spells, you're putting out spells out there in the ethers. In the ethers. When you say a person is like that, you're casting spells. Hey, black man. Hey, queen. Hey, this. Without really doing the research on the words. You're casting spells out. You never looked up the word queen. And I told people before, look up the word queen. Go to the origin of the word queen. It's Greek, right? Am I right or wrong? Did anybody ever look up that word queen? There's research. It's called language. Language. Pick up a regular. Remember when Malcolm X, people, listen to me. Remember when Malcolm X said no good diction? Remember when Malcolm X said no good diction? Why did he say no good diction? I write proper English. You ever see me write? Or sometime I scribble my name? My name is capital S, small a, B-I-R, capital B, small E-Y. That's how you write a name. Do you ever see an artist write something? You know there's a difference between an autograph and a signature? Did y'all know that? He said that's way too much. My energy casts spells, not the writing. No, I'm telling you, listen. Have you ever seen an artist write in a painting? Let's keep it 100. I don't know how many artists. Y'all gonna start paying attention to what I'm saying to y'all. If you can measure a doctor intelligence by the way he write, he will be retarded as hell. Because they are the worst writers. You never seen a painting? Let me see if I can find something. Just go in a painting in your house and watch what you see, a signature and an autograph. Signature autograph. One writes their name in. One is scribbled in. Two difference. Scribbled in, write in. Words of knowledge. Real talk. Teach this mislead. I'm telling you, this is real, baby. Y'all don't want to hear this kind of conversation, though. Y'all want to hear the white supremacy stuff. That's inferiority. It's not white supremacy. It's inferior. I hope somebody could take this and put it on YouTube, because I didn't do a YouTube. Hope y'all can pull this. Brother Bruce, try to pull this and put it on YouTube. I just said to you, one is proper. The other one is not. We never wrote our name in cursive writing. You were taught that in school. You were taught that in school. My handwriting is horrible. Everybody's handwriting should be horrible. That's why I don't even understand how they be having experts. You ever hear them have experts in court? He's an expert handwriter. Let's figure it out. I can show you. Even on my passport. You want to see my signature on the passport? Watch this one. You want to see how you can't hold me to nothing? Let me flip this thing around. Let me give me 1 minute. Look at that. What did it say? All rights reserved. You see that? You don't see it, but you think you see on there. Woo, baby boy. Y'all don't even get it, man. And yes, it says Sabir Bay. Woo. Listen, man. Understand, people. let me give you the breakdown of what a signature is in law. A signature could be handwritten, engraved, copied from one document and put to another document. But we so smart that we so dumb. We so smart that we so dumb. We don't even get it. Listen, you understand, people, you need a passport. I tell everybody, I'm going to tell you for real. Everybody should have a passport. I'm not the crazy one that talk crazy because I know where I live at. I don't talk white supremacy and then get a passport. I understand that if you know you're supposed to work your tools. What did that song just say with women? You got to use what you got to get what you want. Use what you got to get what you want. Right? Do you know that there's a national citizen and a U.S. citizen that pick up a passport? What's up, London? London in the house. What's good? Did you know? Go look up any application for a passport. Straight up. Go online and look up the passport for, and watch what it says. It says U.S. citizen and national. Two difference. But y'all want something for free, right? You want me to tell y'all for free on here. But most people don't even know that they are agreements. Let me tell y'all something. Can somebody give me, and not you, Bruce. Bruce, don't say nothing. Somebody give me, now somebody just said you agreed to make agreements. It's all on you. Give me the elements of a contract. I'm going to give this to y'all. I got 260 people, probably 1,000 or something, 2,000, 3,000. Let me see how many people, because I know how many people's on here. It's probably over 4,000 or 5,000 people. But on my screen, it says 270. Give me the elements of a contract since you say we make agreements. Yes, I'm drinking Starbucks like a mug. I don't boycott nothing. Why would I boycott? You should watch my videos on YouTube and Facebook. I don't do boycotting, people. But I will sit in Starbucks and do this. That's the ignorant people that talk about boycotting. I don't boycott nothing, but I will sit in Starbucks and do this. This is what I do. And when Europeans walk past my table, they'll try to figure me out. Who is this guy? Sabir Bey don't do boycott. You never heard Sabir Bey say boycott. Now, I will boycott football because I don't watch football, nor do I watch basketball. But I will boycott that, but Negroes won't boycott that. I'm an American. Boycott is not lying, ignorant. So, I'm an American. You want to ask me that question again? I'm an American for the record. See, I tell you, everything that you put on Facebook and YouTube is going to go viral. And they're going to watch this again. Okay? I don't watch any sports. So listen. Somebody kept throwing these things out. Offer, acceptance, consideration, mutual obligations. Offer, acceptance, consideration. That's the elements of a contract to make an agreement, right? So let me ask y'all a question. I know we got some intelligent people on here, right? I want y'all to be open and honest with me. I just answered your question. You asked me a question. I said I'm an American. Didn't I just say that? I'm an American. Don't expect me to answer the way you want me to. I just answered your question. I'm an American. Okay? Show the books again. So, let me ask y'all a question. I just told you people are not paying attention. Do you want to do a consultation with me, my sister? I can do consultation, my sister Sheila Davis. I do consultation. I do consulting and consultation, my sister. Yes, it's $100 an hour. I can sit with you. Okay? I do have a Cash App and a PayPal. Cash App, Sabir Bey. And my PayPal is sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Now, I done been on here for a minute. I don't know nobody else sit out here and show you this kind of stuff. Okay? I know they trying to trick me, but they would never pay me. You follow me? So, they don't understand I'm good at what I do. I've been doing this for a long time. Oh, your first time here? You enjoying it? So this is me boycotting Starbucks. I don't identify with no groups, people. I'm a Moor. I don't identify with no groups. We're Moors. We're Moors, baby. Listen, don't put me in no box. The box. This is the box. Psychological locks. So they said show the books one more time. I ain't forget my train of thought, what I just said. Okay? This is me boycotting Starbucks. I ain't boycotting Starbucks. They love looking at your table, boy. They be like, what the hell that nigga reading on this table? Pepperoni? It's a nigga reading. It's a nigga reading. Pepper? He's a nigga reading. He's not reading the sports pages. Oh my God. He's not reading sports. They told Malcolm X he was dangerous. They told Malcolm he was dangerous. Your brother might be on point. Listen, your brother might be on to something. But don't let him get tricked. I've been doing this for a long time. They didn't send women to me. They offered me money. They do a lot of that stuff. So hope your brother don't get caught up in no drugs either. Tell him to stay way away from people that do drugs. Because they make it sound good. You want to smoke some weed? The weed leads into something else. That's what they do to most of these cats. You could just throw some weed at some of these conscious cats, and these cats be, well, you know the cracker. And they say, we got this nigga. See, the feds have this thing, and I'm going back to the contract thing in a minute. The government or the feds have this thing called profiling. Profiling. They know what your weaknesses are. Profiling. Study them. You got my respect. Some people are don't understand the lack of knowledge. Listen, let me ask y'all a question. I want y'all to be honest. I want y'all to be straight honest with me. Can a minority enter a contract? Can a minority enter a contract, or a minor enter a contract? Let's keep it 100. Let's get these views up. Let's get these likes out. Bruce said no. My brother's FOI, no doubt. Everybody's saying no. And I know it's 1,000 people on here. Bruce, could you see how many other people is on here? Because I know it's over 2,000, 3,000 people on this thread live. That ain't saying nothing at all. That ain't saying nothing. Tanya, I'll be back at home in Philly on the 9th. I'll holler at you when I get there. I'll be there with D.L. Hughley on the 11th. Define minor. You should pick up a law dictionary. You should pick up a law dictionary. Everybody should have a law dictionary in their house, straight up. Carla G. Woodson said every Negro must know the law. A minor is a child. It's a childlike mentality. It's a childlike mentality. But you have grown people who call themselves minorities. Am I right or wrong? Think about it. Don't grown folks run around and talking about we the minority. When you got majority of the people in America that's in Brazil that look like you and I, we are the majority of people, not the minority of people. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that we are the majority of people, not the minority of people? The only way you become a minority is someone placed you in a colored code caste system. I'm going to say this one more time. Let me say this one more time. The only way you become a minority is when someone places you in a colored code caste system, which is Negro, African American, and black. That is called a colored code caste system. Let me say this one more time so you can understand me. I know some of y'all have to probably play catch up, but it's called a colored code caste system. I'm not saying all of it because I don't call myself minority. Listen to your black leaders on TV that y'all listen to that call themselves experts, right? They call themselves experts, analysts, in all these things, right? Y'all may not pay attention to them, but I listen to everything. So they'll call themselves, we're the minority. We're the minority. Yes, we're the minority group. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Oh, they trying to disenfranchise us. Nigga, you want to be disconnected from a franchise. Listen to this again. One more time. Listen to the words that is coming out of my mouth. Bruce, please share this on YouTube, family. You got to post this on YouTube. Anybody else can do it too. The solution is having knowledge of the law and your nationality. They go hand in hand. Not your religious belief. Malcolm said you keep your religion in the closet with you and your God. We're talking about national origin, nationality and laws, people. Nationality and law. So, we are the majority of the people that is mentally knocked in our head, knocked unconscious. Knocked unconscious. That's all you got to do is look at some of these black people. Where you from? I'm from Africa. Where were you? I was a slave. Were we all slaves, or did we own slaves too? See, the problem is cats don't want to be open and honest with themselves. And see, this is why some of them cats jump off of here real quick. This niggas, I'm trying to prove him wrong. I'm trying to prove him wrong. Go ahead, keep trying. I have these documents too. Y'all could probably research it. It might cost y'all something, but you can research this too. Carter G. Woodson. Hold up. Hold up. Let me show y'all something wise in this book. You see this? Right? Carter G. Woodson, right? That's Carter G. Woodson. The one who started Negro Week, or Black History Month, they call it now, right? This man. Now, in this book by J.A. Rogers, he quotes Carter G. Woodson from 1912. A free Negro, owners of slaves. I have this whole document. I have this whole damn document, and it was hard getting this document. It was hard as hell getting this. Do your black scholars talk about this? Do your black scholars talk about this? Oh, you thought I told you? I'm going to get to you in a minute. If you stay on here long enough, you'll get my point. I talk about a lot of things. Shout out to my brother Thomas. Yes, people don't live in the past, but they refer to it. There you go. Look this document up and then tell me if you can pull that whole document. And in this man's document, it talks about the Moors in the document as nationality in the document. It's a whole lot of pages, people. It's a whole lot of pages. In the document, it speaks about Moors at birth. Okay? So, you don't hear your Pan-Africans talking about that though, right? We're not finished yet. I'm going to show y'all something else that they don't talk about. See, this is a new one, so it's kind of fresh. I'm going to show y'all something. And this is why these Pan-Africans get mad at you. Because you pointing this out and they want to stick with, that's why I said the victim, remember? We're going right back around again, right? We love playing victim. We love playing victim. And trust me, y'all, they're watching this video heavily. They're watching it heavily. Black and colored. On the other hand, has no historical, look, has no historical meaning. It's longer than that. I don't know what document you got. It's longer than that, Brother Thomas. No historical meaning whatsoever for African people. Black, from the Anglo-Saxon blanc, B-L-E-C, has what? Latin, to conceal or to cover up. Right? So why do these Pan-Africans, the reason why I'm telling my brother Bruce to post this on YouTube, because I want to hear it. I want to hear their thoughts. They'll leave comments after this, y'all. Believe me. Y'all gonna see crazy comments, but they would never get on here live, and I know they watching. Never get on here live. But they'll leave comments. So let them know that why y'all never get on when Sabir is live, because Sabir Bey is not going to block you. Nah. Never do that. Never. That's why I said that we play victim and we love playing victim. Because it feels right to play victim. Black people are not historical. Thank you very much. But they make it seem like it is. If y'all, listen, they can disapprove what I'm saying, but I want them to show me more than the 2.5 books. Yup, and Moors were kidnapped. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show y'all some more historical facts. Oh, I got documents, not just these books. Not just the books. The first slaves. The first slaves. Look at that. Do you see that? Was yet towards this? The first slaves held in the United States were not black, but they were white. They were Europeans, not even saying white. You see that? On a voyage, 1,100 out of 1,500. Hold up, let's go further down. In 1670, the Virginia passed the law. Are y'all familiar with this law? Y'all can research it. In 1670, Virginia passed the law forbidding Negroes. Remember, we were called Negroes. Remember that? Miseducation of the Negro. So the Negroes were Moors, right? And Africans, right? Let's go back. Negroes had arrived in chains. They passed the law, y'all, and repeated the law in 1748. Free Negroes brought white people in. Such numbers in Louisiana that the state made a similar law in 1818. Should they get reparations? Should they get reparations, people? Talk to me for a minute. Should they get reparations? Yeah, I told you we're all in the same boat. Listen, you don't even understand who I am. You keep saying we're all in the same boat. There's a method to everything that I do. This is not nothing new I brought up today. I've been doing this on radio for 15 years. 15 years and over 20 years in doing what I'm doing. 15 years on real, like, radio. Okay? I am not new to this. I just know, like my brother Hawthorne said, I could never be a professor because it's always new people coming on all the time. All the time. So, what's the thumb down? What is the thumb down? I gotta make sure before I start saying things. Name the document one more time. Carter G. Woodson, Negro owners of slaves. See, I got it in my head. Negro owners of slaves. Oh, y'all don't even know. I don't even put out half the documents that I got. That research. That go way back. Way back. But again, would y'all really compensate me for giving this to y'all? Or y'all gonna wait for someone else to sell it to y'all about 2 months from now, after they gathered all the information and said, guess what, I got a package for y'all to buy. Y'all can go to my Cash App right now and support if you like this information. Please go to my Cash App, Sabir Bey, Cash App, or SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. I can go deeper than this. I can go way deeper than this. Bring me your scholars. You give books and legal jargon. Thanks. Come on, man. We can go deeper than this. We can go all day. You can bring me your scholars, your professors, your attorneys, whatever it is. So let me go further into this information. I told you, don't boycott nothing. Sit out here and watch Europeans walk past your table and say he's not the average Negro. I don't know what the hell a black political party is. You got to educate me on that. I don't even know. Can somebody, you might have to ask one of these guys like Malik, Zulu, Shabazz and them. What is a black political party? I don't even know what the hell a black political party is. Because black in the eyes of law means death. Black in the eyes of the law means death. If I ask you a question, right? What kind of Jeep is that over there? If I ask you a simple question, what would be the noun and what would be the adjective to that truck right there? Which one would be the adjective? Which one would be the adjective? Which one would be the noun? Yes, civil letter mortus means civically dead in the eyes of the law. The Dodge will be what? The Dodge Ram will be the noun, right? The black will be the adjective, which is the color of the truck. Now talk to me about a political black party. Talk to me about a political black party. What the hell is a political black party? But y'all believe these people, right? Because they went to Harvard and Spelman and bang candy canes on the ground and bark like dogs. Y'all believe them, right? Right? Those are the people that y'all trust. Really? You can learn from a homeless person. Listen, where do y'all get the Romans? The Moors are working for the Romans. Did you know that the original Romans was us? Do you know that we working for the Romans? Where do you work? Let me see who this is before I say the wrong thing. Is that a sister? Who do you work for, sister? Who do you work for? Who do you pay your bills to? See how we can fix this? Who do you work for? Who do you pay bills to? Study self. Study who you truly are. Study the stuff that they hide from you as a Moor. So let me ask the sister, who do you work for? Or who do your man work for? No, Dodge. Yeah, Dodge will be the noun. The black will be the adjective, the color of the truck. Let's see if the sister can answer that question. She said the Moors work with the Romans, right? We work with them Europeans every day. It's not about working for somebody, it's about knowing who you are. It's about knowing who you are. You see, it's taking her a long time to figure this one out. It's taking her a long time to figure it out. I'm not getting too personal. I'm just having a conversation. Never get too personal. Just having a conversation. Not personal. So when somebody throws something at me, I'm going to throw it right back at you. It makes sense. Never personal. It's just only asking a question. It's not personal. But I do like to get personal with my peoples, though. You follow me? So I just asked a simple question. If the Moors, if you throw something about the Moors and you don't have no facts, then I'm asking you, who do you work for? See how long it's taking them? They're trying to figure it out. I told you, your own people will hate you for telling the truth. Excuse me. They will hate you for telling the truth. Oh, he must have just got on here. He got to watch the video from the beginning. He missed the mark. Go to Israel. He said, go to Israel. Why are you here? Exactly. Tell them to go to Israel. Tell them to go fight for Israel. Ain't they fighting for Israel? Go fight for Israel. Go over there and fight. If you Egyptian, then go fight the pale-faced Arabs. I mean, I don't care. What you eat don't make Sabir Bay do this. What they should do is go fight for their people. I'm never attacking us, people. Do this sound like an attack, or do it stop attacking the damn Moors? Why don't the people stop attacking the Moors, and maybe I will shut the hell up and stop attacking our people? Maybe we'll do that then. If people stop attacking the Moors and don't have no facts, maybe I will stop attacking, because for some reason it's the attack of the Moors. Let's attack the Moors. See, y'all used to those soft ones that say Islam, or they keep it moving. See, that's who they used to, those soft ones. The Moors that don't want to go back and forth with you and they don't have the facts. That's why they say, oh, why are you attacking the Moors? Why are you attacking us? No, I'm never attacking nobody. Damn, man. 200 people viewing and hate you. And don't hate. Yeah, I don't hate nobody. But you can't just throw stuff at Sabir Bay and think Sabir Bay is not going to come back. I'm like the comeback kid. I am the comeback kid. For some reason, everybody wants to attack the Moors. It's the attack of the Moor. You say it's 200, Bruce. It's probably more people, because by the time I get off, it's more. Thank you. Right. Stop attacking the Moors. And yes, indeed, use it soft ones. Yeah, that's who they attack, the soft ones. But they're not used to the veterans that understand and can break everything down to them. Now it's attacking our own people. I thought the Moors are across the pound. We all are Moors. I'm just telling you what people are throwing out there on YouTube and Facebook. Now that I'm live, and none of them want to get on here live and prove me wrong. That's all. So look, more history. You see this? This is in the Schomburg Museum. Arthur Schomburg. Y'all should visit this place in Harlem. Visit this spot in Harlem. The Ku Klux Klan. You see that? This is us. So the Klan took that from our ancestors. This is us. They took this from our ancestors and scared the hell out of black folks. Scared the hell out of you with your own stuff. That's all you got to do, is do your own research. I'm sitting here showing y'all the Klan stole everything from your ancestors, but yet you have all these people that's supposed to be, again, analysts, experts, this, because I went to this school and I went to that school, and we love to hold up titles that, if we keep saying Europeans, but we love to hold up titles. I'm a scholar. All these things, scholars, that's Europeans. You the man, or you this, all of that stuff, all of that is Roman bull crap. All this bigging a person up on a platform, that's all Romans, people. If you keep saying Romans and y'all big these people up, and you're not listening to what they're saying, and nor are they proving anything to you, and they have to use profanity to say it. And they have to use profanity to say it. Malcolm said if a person got to use profanity to say what he need to say, you know, why are you listening to him? Have you ever heard Minister Farrakhan use profanity? Have you ever heard a real person be moved by what someone says? Do you ever hear them curse? Mother F this, mother F that. That's not getting to somebody. Think about it. All I want people to do is do research on everything. Hey, Sabir, if you got across the book, hey, you got access to the book so I can support. What book is that? What book you talking about? I wish JJ was out of school right now, because JJ will be teaching y'all. The only books I have with me, sister, that would be for sale, that I just produce all the time, but I just made these because I'm going to a meeting out here in San Antonio. I appreciate you too. I do have these books that I made a couple of. This book, you can buy this book. Nandi should have this, 100 Amazing Facts About the Nick. Nandi should have this in Detroit. She should have that book. But these books is what I would have. I do have these books. Okay? Nandi's sister, my sister can tell you where Nandi's is at. I know they have that book. These books, I'm charging $15. I should charge more than this, honestly, because these books really cost me to print because it's also in color. These books are in color inside here. So that's why. Noble Ram, what's good? Yes, it's in Highland Park. I'm trying to get out there, man. If somebody booked me to come there, I'll come to Detroit. Let's make it happen. Keep trying to tell people. Put your money where your mouth is. Let's get this thing popping. I'm here for booking. I'm here. Y'all can, please, y'all can go support. Cash App Sabir Bey or SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. That's the PayPal. Let me show you a little bit more before I go, because I'm almost done. These books are written in 1940s. The history of the Moorish nation lies in the library of every state of the Union. The history of the Moorish nation, our forefathers, lie hidden in every library of the state of the Union, and also the library of particularly every home of European Americans. You see that? So, even though you present this information to black folks, they will go right back to sleep and say, we were slaves, we were African Americans. Yes, people, we were slaves, no doubt. We were enslaved, not slaves. We were enslaved. Tasha Thomas is on here. She's on there. If you're sincere about it, she's on there. I've been doing this for a long time. I only follow the creator. All things seen and unseen. Thank you very much. I can roll with that. I can roll with that. If you are doubtful of the history and the science, this is for your doubt people. This is for your doubt people. If you are doubtful of the history and science of the Moorish nation, your forefathers, not just yours and mine, your forefathers, as shown in this book. You might what? Ask an educated white person or a school teacher the $64 question. You see that? What was the correct name before, right? The correct name of the people of North America prior to the Revolution and the Union of 1863, before they were Indian, before the name Indian, African, and Negro? Answer that question. Correct answer will be Moor. See that? Thank you. I can trust you a little bit more. Woo, y'all think I'm one of these dudes that just jumped on these threads, man. I've been doing this, y'all. I told y'all for a while. But these cats that keep trying to do these lectures on the Moors, stop it. Tell them to sit down. Sit down. This is that was that book. That is this book. Yes, we're one and the same. Yes, we are. Black, color, and like white are, on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and Moor were properly used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. Yes, they need to get a copy of that Dred Scott case, no doubt. They need that Dred Scott case. You can go to my website too, Sabir Bey, theSabirBeyShow.com. Nubian, Ethiopian, and Moor, all the same. So where's that dude that was on my page talking all that crazy stuff about Ethiopia and Moors? Nubian, Ethiopian, and Moor from ancient Egypt. A Negro. It's all the same thing, people. All the above are native African words. Really? So let me ask y'all. Does that sound like somebody is just misleading somebody, or somebody's proving to you everything that they're talking about? Did that sound like someone that is misleading you? I done went through so much. So much, and none of these dudes that y'all watch on YouTube and Facebook present no facts like that. What these dudes do on Facebook and YouTube is they pull information from Wikipedia. Sabir Bey, do not go to Wikipedia for no information. I don't go to the Wikipedia for information. Okay? That's not what I do. I don't do that. My brother June, what's good? I'm in Philly next week, brother. On the 9th. I'm Philly bound. I want everybody to share this out. Okay? Thank you. It's proof to you. So watch out, see a comment left but they ain't have the heart or the balls to get on here right now and tell me I was wrong. They would never get on here and tell me that I'm wrong, but I can show y'all all this. All day long. You say they COINTELPRO? Those are Moors, people. You see that? Mansa Musa was from Mali. Moors wasn't just from North Africa. If somebody booked me for Phoenix, we can make it to Phoenix. Tasha Thomas is on here. You can inbox me or you can email me. I'm taking all bookings, people. I'm not just coming, and I'm in San Antonio at the moment. You can link up with me while I'm here, but I'm not going to keep putting out my own money to do it. I'm not rich, people. We have projects that we have coming out. We have Heavy as the Crown is getting ready to come. We have a Abandoned Act that we got to get in places that I did with Hawthorne James to be shown in different places. I am not rich. I don't scam people. I don't get $5,000 to $10,000 to mislead people. So when I ask people to support by donating, I mean to go to the Cash App and donate, or you can book me. I'm not rich. We have masses of projects that has to be financed. And I always ask people to support. So you can book through Tasha Thomas is on Facebook. You can go to my email, leave me a message, and we can make it happen. Down payments is always first to make sure. Down payments is always first and foremost before anything. The rest of that stuff is just talking. So if you want me in Phoenix or Boston, Detroit, or wherever, y'all can make it happen. I'll be in my hometown, Philadelphia, on the 9th to the 12th. That's all I'm going to be there for that short period of time. The 9th to the 12th. So I'll be in the area. If you want a one-on-one, I'll be linking up with Brother Taj when I get back there. I'm enjoying myself. I'm bringing my sons to see D.L. Hughley to meet him. Okay? So I'm here for booking. So SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. You can leave me an email. You can leave me a PayPal. Cash App, Sabir Bay. SABIRBEY. It's very easy. Or you can get with Sister Tasha Thomas on here. Let's make it happen. If y'all really sincere about doing this, I've been on here for I don't know how long right now. I don't know how long. I done gave up so much. Not even much as I want to give up. Not even much as I want to give up. What's up, cuz? I'll be back in Philly on the 9th. You should come to the Merriam Theater. D.L. Hughley will be there taping on the 11th. So, you want to try to keep coming at the Moors? Keep trying it. Keep listening to these dudes on YouTube. Coming at the Moors. You will lose hands down. Hands down, you will lose. Because this is what we're dealing with right now. The nigga industry. You are denationalized. Okay? Denationalized. Yes, you can YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sabir Bay. Peace and love, y'all. Probably see y'all later on tonight. I'm always here, baby. Oh, that book is for sale too. Peace. I'm in San Antonio. I'll be in Houston tomorrow. I'm in San Antonio. Peace.